Hey, I hope you're having a great day. I thought today I would do a long form video. I usually do lives, but in the near future, I'm gonna have to do more videos like this. You know, new situations going on in my life, so I won't be able to do, lives in the morning like I usually do. And so, things been going on in my life, like I mentioned before in my videos. Got fired from a job last year. Been kind of self-examine and think about things. Uh, for a year, I've been out of the job for like a year, just trying to make things happen. Going a different direction. But since then, I've been, making money. Freelancing, do music and stuff like that, and etc. Until I can find a good spot or position to work. And so, this journey, this year, a little over a year, this journey has been uh, something that, you know, had me in a lot of thought. You know, uh, it's crazy. I'm going into a new field as far as, a career is concerned. And it's crazy that, I went to a lot of interviews for this new position, and I got offered, not to brag, but I got offered for three different places for this position, and I'm like, wow, I never knew, I could do so well in interviews, and just surprising myself that they saw my potential. They saw my potential and what I can do. How professional I was at the interviews and my experience, my credentials and things that I've done, my communication skills. It's just amazing, and I surprised myself about those things. And so sometimes in life you have to get in a position where uh, you can kind of exercise more of your skills, more of your experiences of life. Sometimes you have to do that in order to grow in life, in order to see more of your potential, more of your gifts, more of your skills. Sometimes you have to move out of a comfort zone. Sometimes a job position that you've had for years may be a comfort zone for you, and you don't know your full potential until you move. Sometimes you may not be fully qualified for a position that you really want, but if you just go for it and know that I want this position, I want this type of career, I want this type of avenue in life, it can happen. And that happened to me. I didn't think I was prepared for this new journey as far as new career is concerned. But like I said, I surprised myself that I was, had the potential to do it. And so, I encourage you guys, if you have a skill, or you want to go into a different field, and you may be fearful, that you're not prepared for that opportunity. I'm a like they say in church, I'm a witness that, if you just go for it and try new things, new skills, that it can happen. It can happen. And so, I just want to say that because for years I was stuck into a certain type of job, a certain type of way to get into a field. But I just realized, you just got to go for it. You just got to go for it and see what happens. See if those that dream job you always wanted can come to reality. And so I just want to leave you with that, because a lot of people, they feel like they're stuck in a certain area of their life. Like I said, I felt like I was stuck. Felt like I didn't have potential for the things I really wanted to do in life. And, things happen. And that leads to, I may not can do a lot of live videos in the morning because things that, new job and stuff like that. And so I still want to continue on this channel putting out content, so I may do more long form instead of lives on this channel. Excuse me for sweating the lights, a little hot out here, but just wanted to share that with you, that story. Also, if you want to support this channel, $ openmindconvo. It's in my bio on my channel. If you want to support this channel, you want to send a Cash App to support. If you got a topic that you want me to talk about on this channel, feel free to send that with the Cash App, and I get right to it. So I'm gonna do more long form. Get back to long form. Kind of was disappointed with my views. It felt like I reached more people with my lives, but I'm gonna try this long form videos once again to see if it goes out there. I just want to encourage people. But just try to go for what you really want to do in life and see what happens. See what happens. I was at jobs where just so many things try to force overtime on you, even though overtime is optional. And now in this new position, I feel I have more of a work-life balance. And so you might want to get into a new job, a new position, and you deserve it. If you work hard for years and years, like I have, working hard on these production jobs, these warehouse jobs, and you feel like, especially if you have a degree in a certain field, don't settle for just any job to get to your dream job. Go for that job. If you got the degree to do it, go for those jobs, even if you don't have the experience already, because that's the tricky thing. A lot of people are fearful for applying for jobs because they don't have the experience. And sometimes if you do well in the interviewing process and they see that you're quick to learning, they may hire you. I didn't have experience in the job position that I'm in now. I didn't have experience, but they saw potential in me. As long as you present yourself well, initially present yourself well, I feel like you're capable of getting that position. But again, be inspired, be motivated to get where you really want to go. Things are not going to be handed out to you. You have to reach for those opportunities. Network with people that's in the field that you really want to get in. That's another thing. Talk to people that are in the field that you really want to get in, and see what happens. With those things. See what happens with those skills. You can use your skills that you learn, in school. You can put it to practice. Put it to work. Not practice, but put it to work. But again, I appreciate y'all for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. Thought I'd give you that word. You don't know how valuable you are until you really get out there and try new things. And so again, appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, peace.